Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Eric Sky Release Video Vlog. I'm Eric Sky, also known as Fleet Admiral Crabbing McCoffee, also known as San Juan Island Prepper, also known as Living Civilian Fun. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button, hit the bell notification. If you're a comer backer, welcome. So, I need to refill my damn beer glass because, well, it's beer time. Of course, it is beer time. So, for some of you wondering what's going on as a prepper, I prepped Zoe to get herself a home here. She found a place. Looks pretty damn good. However, until Troll Door, that's his new nickname, Troll Door. Troll Door brewed since 1977. Yeah, that's nice to know. Natural Light brewed since 1977. All right. Troll Door says you gotta prep. Well, a lot of people in this world that don't want to prep because they don't care to prep. It'd be like me sitting here grabbing my pot and cooking dinner. I'm not going to be prepping because of that either. So let's just get down to it. So, shall we? So Troll Door turns around and said he needs to prep. All right. The problem is a Troll Door is he doesn't know what the hell he's smoking because, frankly, if he did, then he would basically be like, oh, well, we need to do this and we need to do that. Guess what, Troll Door? No one cares. That's the thing. No one gives two rats capooties. So, as you know, I got Hamburger Helper, Nito, and mac and cheese tonight. I can make a mac and cheese dinner. I'd be happy as hell. We still got dish soap, laundry detergent, bunny food, paper towels, toilet paper, ramen, dog food, and a few other preps that we need to get by, molasses and other things, okay? Now, I'm not going to go into details, but frankly, I want to tell you why we're prepping, okay? This is the most important thing in the world is why we're prepping, all right? We're prepping because of high inflation. We are prepping because of high inflation. High inflation is the most important thing in the world. Yeah, I'll tell you why we're prepping for high inflation. High inflation is getting out of hand. So when it comes to high inflation, we have to basically prep for high inflation. Yeah. No one gives a shit about the little people. Okay, no one cares. And simple. If you're a prepper, no one gives a shit if you are prepping for high inflation. No one cares. Now, some people say, oh, well, this and this and this. No, it's not that way. The thing is you got to ask yourself 2 or 3 questions. What are we prepping for? Inflation. Think about it. Winter time is going to set in soon. Coats are going to be too much money. I mean, look at the computers. They went up in price because everyone's buying computers for school again. It's like, doesn't anyone literally realize that things cost money? Computers don't grow on trees. I think Higgins thinks computers grows on trees, but my point being is we as in people need to realize, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're sitting around figuring out what to do. I mean, look, everybody keeps giving me hot dogs and hamburgers. I'm utilizing it by buying canned chili. What do we got here? Where is Zoe? Breast and fillers. She went home. She's spending $30 for a cab to get home. $30 for a cab. You see that? Thanks for tuning in, breast and fillers. Sounds like breast implant fillers, but anyway, so Zoe left, all right? Most people ask about Chloe, not Zoe. But as a prepper, most people don't care about high gas prices because you either can afford the gas and the insurance and the repairs, or you can't. Now, in Zoe's course, she's prepping with no car because she doesn't need a car. There's just added expense that no one needs to have. You see? So now I need to find out where I'm going to put this pot. Nice and clean. Finally, after all these years. There we go. See? Here we go. Now I just fill this up, make some mac and cheese. It might take 45 minutes to cook a box of mac and cheese, but what the hell. So as a prepper, you gotta prep. And prepping is what you do, you know. And to me, plain and simple. Breast and fillers. Zoe left. But we're not here to talk about Zoe because, frankly, Zoe will be back. So Tildor says you have to ask yourself, are you prepping? I know I am, dude. Literally prepping. Well, my other girls better be. Well, I am, Tildor, saying just my rosy red crippled ass because I'm prepping. Whereas Zoe's got her own ideas of doing things, and it doesn't include prepping at all. I mean, look, I'm prepping as best possible for everyday scenarios and just in case something else. And then I have baby here with me. Hey, what's up? You want a beer? Would you like a beer, huh? Prep. Then prep. Then prep. No Funky Cole Medina. Well, let's just say I played the Funky Cole Medina. Hi. Funky Mop Medina. The Funky Mop Medina. The Funky Mop Medina. You got wet beard again. Oh, I love you. So for some of you preppers out there, I'm going to do this short and sweet. I want to make some dinner, shoveling some mac and cheese. But I'm here to tell you, you guys got to prep. I don't know what's coming out the pipe. The lovely Princess Zoe needs a prep now. The lovely Princess Zoe, as I said to Tildor, you got snacks right there, is only caring about prepping. Let me put it this way, okay? I love Zoe dearly, all right? Her landlord's a prepper. Amen to that. Her landlord is a Christian. Amen to that. Her landlord is open-minded. Amen to that. Problem being, her landlord has everything that's needed. So if something happens, it's always taken care of. Plain and simple. You see? Why should we worry? In the meantime, this beer is not bad, but it ain't great, but it's cheap. So my point being for you preppers out there is, what are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. I'm telling you, you have to ask yourself, what the fuck is going on in this world? No one knows. Tune in to CNN tonight and find anything interesting. Yeah. So a lot of people sit there and they say, oh, what are we prepping for? Well, let's put it this way. Morocco, 6.8 earthquake, thousands dead. That tells you right there what you need to know, you know. These people don't even think about it. What's this? This is new news. Yeah, so apparently this crap. So you know how it is. We just read crap and then we say, "What's this crap?" And then we look at this crap and they're like, "Oh well, it's Supreme Court," you know. Bad habits and night owls may become tight. Oh, well, you know what? Funny because in the evening I drink a lot of water. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, as a prepper, you need to keep on prepping and prep with like your life depends on it because, frankly, you know what's gonna happen now. Dildor keeps talking about Zoe not basically prepping. You know what? Zoe lives in a tiny home, okay? Unless she lives across the street where she's got more prepping space. The only thing Zoe's gonna do is she's gonna come here if something happens. Fine by me, but still, I expect Chloe to be here, so Chloe comes first, then Zoe, then my point is I'm not gonna let most of the neighbors they go rot and die. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care. As a prepper, that is. Fortunately, I'm hoping today we get a great night of gaming where I can sleep and get up in the morning and be happy as hell, where I don't have to do much except clean Bun Bun's cage. Fortunately, most people don't care about that. I do. But a lot of people email me and say, "Oh, well, what are we doing about?" No one does. I love Zoe's answer to Tildor's troll door. That's his new name. Private troll door won't even give gift cards. And Zoe's right. So technically, that's what it is. Hmm. Yeah. Light beer. Yeah, if you like cheap beer, it's not bad, but it ain't great. So, a lot of you peeps know what's going on at Pringles. It's just, but as a prepper, you need to keep prepping away. So to me, secret is to keep prepping because eventually pricing is going to get out of hand. So one of the things I want to share with you tonight at tonight's prepping tools is what you're going to spend money on, okay? Now let me tell you how I base my own purchase, okay? Price. You get 3 pre-seasoned 3 pre-seasoned um, cast iron skillets for the price of one, I would do it. But that's me. Now, some people, they just want one size skillet. And to me, it's not bad, but it ain't great. So to me, I want to say I love you preppers because you preppers need to realize that we're here to stick together. And because of it, um, a lot of people out there need to realize that things come, things go. In between, some things die. I'm not talking about people. And yet, the American people need to realize that we as in people have a choice. And that choice is a big choice. Yeah. So, point being, what do you do? Tell you what you do. You don't do anything about it. You just sit there with your thumb up your butt and hope like hell you get through it. Now, with others, that's their story. But as a prepper, you got to ask yourself, what is going to happen? Yeah. Yeah. So, think about it. That's how I see it. Because you have to prep. Because no one knows what's going to happen. Let me put it this way. You can't rely on other people That's it. You think you got a great gravy of a train, and then all of a sudden shit hits fan, and then you're screwed. Then what? Pour another beer, and then you crawl into bed, and then you hope like hell you get food the next day. Can't rely on other people. I mean, literally. But you also need to basically quit fucking bitching, griping, complaining, and basically saying things that you know to be true. Look, Amazon is the cheapest place in the world. Why do you think Amazon undercuts everyone? Because Amazon's great pricing. You want to go and buy something, a brand name item, like the SDS 200, then go fucking to some other place. Don't use Amazon. No one cares. Same goes with other things in the world. Plain and simple. So to me, I say we got to prep. We have to prep. It's not about, no, I made fun of Higgins, yes, because I got pissed off. Why? Because, a $16 can of meat, which, by the way, at our local Walmart is $9.98. But point is, our local Walmart's pretty much empty. And to me, I don't want to hear someone wasting prepping food to make sloppy joes because of it. I mean, literally, that stuff, the Keystone food is a food that's used for prepping. As a prepping thing, nothing else, The canned meat is a prepping tool only. I mean, literally. Yeah. I don't care about how much pig fat's in it. I don't care how much it is. What I care about is, yeah. So you can use whatever you want, but are you willing to pay the price? I wouldn't, because frankly, it's not worth the money. Yeah, you see? Do I want it? No. Do I need it? No. Food bank gives me plenty of food, No, you don't need manwich with sloppy joes, Cynthia. What you need is something else. My mom used to make sloppy joes homemade. You don't need fucking manwich. Manwich is fucking something that a poor man would use if you're gonna fucking use manwich, only because it's poor man's thing, I don't remember what it was I think my mom used the French's sloppy joe mix. It's pretty damn good. It was in a powder, but still. Thing is, it was cheaper because it was in a powder. But you know what? I don't believe in manwich. My husband and I use powdered thing. But my point is you don't waste prepping can of Keystone meat, which 2 years ago was almost $30 a can, on a fucking thing of manwich. That's the point I'm making. As a prepper, you can find many dinners that you can eat that you don't need to worry about if you're prepping. Now, for some of you out there wondering, Chloe is still in Seattle. She's prepping and trying to prep herself up here. Fortunately, we're still waiting for an apartment. In the meantime, Sloppy Joe's does not sound appealing in my opinion. There's better things to do with life than Sloppy Joe's. Like mac and cheese or ramen. She's in a shelter. No, she's in an inn, a hotel, a motel. Till the motel kicks her out, she's in an inn, hotel, motel. She got beat up by 3 trannies. Basically, two guys on buses were jacking off to her boobs and her looks. So they transferred her to a freaking inn or hotel, motel combination out of Green Lake. She's in Green Lake. There she goes. There you have it. She's still in contact with me. Now, with everything Chloe's been doing, I've been prepping for her, getting things prepared. Now, this room and the other room's almost ready to be steam cleaned, by the way. Thanks to Zoe. Thanks to Zoe coming out from Chicago. She's actually living in her own little tiny home. Thanks to Zoe, she's been looking after me temporarily because if any of you need to know, as a prepper, I recommend you basically keep over-the-counter meds basically current because currently I can't move or lift anything because I have a double hernia, which means I have to wait for a general surgeon on October 6th. That's another thing, preppers. You got to wait till January 6th. There's a problem. So, let's see what happens. I'm done drinking tonight. What I want is some supper. So, we're going to do this. I'm going to eat some potato chips. And I'm going to make some mac and cheese. And then, I'm going to turn the stove on. Go to this way. And then I'm firing it up to see how it works. Again. And before any of you ask me about the damn firing up of the stove, yes, it's a brand new stove. Here we go. There we go. We're doing pretty good now. At least I got till February to eat these. Alright, let's see how the stove handles tonight's work. For some of you, I got these special sensor stoves now, which means they turn off when the burner gets to a certain temperature, so it's not bad. Yes, Zoe lives in a tiny home outside of town, like 6 or 7 miles outside of town in the boondocks. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like a tiny home is built on a trailer. Now with me, of course, my stove has been acting up for years, 3+ years. They've had to, in 3 years, they've had to replace the oven element 3 times, so they just gave me a new stove. So my new stove's here, and my new stove is working. That's why I have all digital, and now I'm making mac and cheese. So if you give me a second, someone says, new stove. Yes. Didn't you hear me correctly? I have a new stove. Yes. And I got a hernia. Go figure. Yep. So there you have it, peeps. She says, new stove. Yes, new stove. Yeah, I got a new stove, people. Why do I have a new stove? Because the old stove wasn't working. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Don't care what my number is. So Higgins is sitting there thinking, what's my number? My number is set to 2 gigs download, 2 gigs upload. Beat that, Higgins. I pay more money than you. I can afford faster internet. I may be on fiber, but guess what? I'm on the fastest one in the market. For this area. So, don't sit there and say, oh, I got my new internet. No one cares. You see, the problem is you preppers, what are you going to, yes, Cynthia, new stove. Did I have to stutter again? Yes, I have a new stove. Big stove. Great stove. One thing I don't even have to complain about now. There it goes again. Come on. Trying to boil water takes too damn long, I'll tell you. Whoever invented these temperature controlled burners and turn off when it gets to a certain temperature sucks. Anyways, so the bottom line is for you preppers out there, need to prep. Buy what you like, stockpile it. These are, you see what I buy at the store? Only the essentials. When I'm at the store. All right, peeps. So basically, as a prepper, you have to ask yourself, how much are you willing to spend? You know? Yeah. The secret is this. These stove burners suck. Yeah. So, anyways, So my internet, for example, right, peeps? 2048 megabits upload, 2048 megabits download, and paying the highest price. But that's what I want. Yeah. So, anyways, then you got people who think money grows in trees, which they don't. And then, electric companies think my money grows on trees because they keep raising the rates, so I can basically boil up a pot of water. I mean, literally. So I want to tell you guys a tip about how to survive as a prepper, all right, to save money tonight. One is to save money. Yes, again, the real Cynthia, I have a new stove. Kind of sucks, but to save money, utilize Tubi, Roku, Freevee, Plex. YouTube's great if you don't mind commercials. I don't mind. I hate commercials. So I was watching documentary of the British royal family. It was a great documentary. How they work and how they play. Great video, I tell you. The best videos I've seen in a long time. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm fine. I find the documentaries to be very good as a prepper. You can watch plenty of documentaries for free. That's what I like. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. I find it to be very good to watch documentaries for free because you always learn something. Mm-hmm. See that? Secret is you test your noodle to make sure it's done. Then slap on the cheese sauce, and then you're done. But this stove kind of stinks in that way. Yeah. Mm. So, new stove? Yep. What about the new stove? What do we got here? Ted Crux. Hi, Ted Crux. So, basically, as a prepper, I just sampled. Noodles aren't ready. This is what happens when we get a new stove. So, my bottom line is for you guys, you gotta prep because no one knows what's gonna happen. Yeah. You guys all sit there comfortable in your chairs, saying everything's great, but it isn't. So, me, I got a plan tonight. My plan is simple. I'm gonna I'm done with the beer. Any more and I'll explode. When they call this an energy efficient stove, I would beg the difference to it. So, point being, you guys got to prep. No one knows what's going to happen in the future. So, I want you guys to prep, get your preps in order, get your generator, get everything you need because it's going to get worse. Get your everything you need as a prepper. Yeah. So, in the meantime, that's all I can tell you. I'm going to go and watch some TV tonight, relax, and hope like tomorrow I have a clear day where I can get one cage done, stay in, not do much, call doctors, get things done, and relax and be lazy. So in the meantime, you know how it is. But I want you guys to realize I'm here for you. And I want you guys to realize keep on prepping because that's what we do. So, in the meantime, you guys got to keep prepping because, well, otherwise you might go without. Now, oh yeah, here we go. Look at this boiling pot coming up. So, I'm going to put it to you this way, preppers. You don't prep, you go hungry. You do prep, you'll have survival. There's a lot of people out there that live in a world where the government, they can waste their money and the government will take care of them. The government doesn't owe you jack diddly poop. Plain and simple. The government owes you is a swift kick in the seat of your pants. Plain and simple. Huh. Oh, interesting. Hold on a sec. Where'd it go? You see, you could sit there and learn about documentaries on stuff that you want to learn. There we go. Or you could sit around on your ass, drink beer, and only worry about your own stupidity and stupidness. Or you can watch documentaries for free and learn something in the real world. I personally would want to sit on my ass and watch a documentary and learn something in the real world. There we go. Plain and simple, Kimasabis. So, think about it. What do you want to do for your future? You want to sit around with, hold on. Or you want to stand in the world and go hungry? It's simple. I'll tell you what I think. I personally would rather not go hungry. But there's a lot of people out there. That thinks the government owes them, so spending all their money is fine because the government will bail them out. Sorry to say, you're not prepping, you're going hungry, and then I don't care if you go and rot because you had the warning signs. As let's just say Trolldor said, you need to prep. I'm prepping. Your dog food and bunny food in order. Your food in order, your prep's in order. If you don't, I'm not going to be basically bailing you out. It's going to be every man, woman, and child for themselves. So there you have it. In the meantime, I hope you can see the unboxing video of tomorrow's unboxings of bunny food, dog food, and other stuff that we ordered. In the meantime, keep on prepping. Prep like your life depends on it. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe button. Tell them fun for your family, including dogs, cats, bunny, service dog, service bunny. Bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice, all we ask. Thank you and God bless you in everything you do.